Warm welcome to Tree Leaf and a warm welcome to this talk about the okesa. All along, Dogen talks about discarded cloth. He states over and over again, and rags is the very fabric of the okesa. Beyond cotton or silk, beyond purity and impurity, he invites us to sow into this okesa the daily reality of ours, mountains, rivers and the forests for a man of his time. For people like us, so in the supermarkets, the tarmac, the streets, the rubbish. Just look around you and sow it in. Embrace it all. It is said traditionally that the okesa should be a dark color. It is what it is traditionally, but sometimes we do a special robe, especially in the school of Hashimoto and Sawakikodo, and it's called Funzore, and that's one of those I'm wearing now, which I finished a few days ago. This robe expresses simplicity through complexity. It has lots of colors. It looks like a bit of an Hawaiian kind of thing. And it's inspired by the patterns and the robes that Jun Sonja and Sawakikodo used to sew as well. What should be your okesa like? Well, Dogen in Shobogenzo write this. Kesaya materials should be dyed blue, yellow, red, black, or purple. Blue, yellow, red, black, or purple. Not green. The color should be subdued and indistinct. The Tathagata always wore, that is to say the Buddha Shakyamuni, a kesaya of skin color. This is the original kesaya color. The kesaya transmitted by Bodhidharma was bluish black. It was made of cotton from India, which is still kept at Mount Kauxi. This kesaya was transmitted for 28 generations in India and 5 generations in China to Wennan of Mount Kauxi. Now, disciples of Wennan maintain the tradition of this Buddha robe. Monks of other lineages have nothing close to it. There are 3 types of kesaya material: excrement cleaning cloths, animal hair or bird feathers, and patch cloths. I have already mentioned that a robe usually consists of excrement cleaning cloth. A robe made of animal hair or bird feathers is called a down robe. A robe made of patch cloth is made of old worn out cloth. Cloth desirable by worldly standards are not used. Subdued color, darkish, hazy, muddy, not a bright color, not a primary color. The okesa is usually not a thing for the eyes. It's something that goes much beyond the realm of appearance. So you may dye your fabric, which in itself is a very nice activity, a bit messy, or you may just buy it as is. But please make sure it's not a light color fabric. But it shouldn't be pitch black either. Now it is true that in Buddhist Japanese tradition, unsui, young monks, young trainees are wearing pitch black cases. But in the Nyohei tradition, which we follow actually, we don't care about that. Pitch black kesa cannot be made. Nothing is pitch black in nature. So if you buy a black material, make sure it's a bit greyish, blackish, but not really intense black. The other thing is that the kesa is for everybody, really. Again, in the Japanese system, there is a strong set of principles according to which you wear such color kesa, according to your rank in the Sotoshu vertical ladder. In the Nyohei sense and tradition, there is no ladder. The kesa is the robe of the Buddha. Therefore, the kesa can be worn by anybody sitting Zen. That's it. In the time of Dogen, anybody sitting with him, lay, woman, child, was given a kesa to wear. It is a robe of sitting Buddha. The color that many people wear is that old looking color. Of course, you can go for something a bit more brownish. But as I said, you know, dark gray, blackish would be fine. Now I have two funzoe. This one I just completed, inspired by Sawaki Kodo's funzoe, and another one. And I remember one day, as I was visiting a place for practice in the north of France, coming from England, and I was sitting just among the practitioners, as anybody would. I was wearing my first funzoe, very colorful. And one of the, well, actually the nun in charge of the zazen, leading the sitting, conducting the sitting, as they say over there, which is absolutely ridiculous, made a very witty observation and said it was not carnival and should be wearing something much more humble. And I didn't have to look like the Godo giving ordination in whatever. A strong, very strong reaction, which I fully accepted, smiled at and bowed to. What was it revealing? It was revealing something which is a misunderstanding. This is not for the eye. And this is a robe of sitting. Now a lay person could, in certain circumstances, just wear such a robe. Why not? What we prefer doing here is generally to leave it to the teachers or the very, very mature practitioners. And we ask you guys to wear something simple. And very important not to change anything to the pattern. That's why if you join the Kesa group, it's important really to follow exactly the rules that have been written down, and not to change it because you feel that it would be better to just please try to follow. And when you complete 20, 25, 30 Kesas, maybe as I did, you can do one of those. But it's a long time ahead. Okay? Nothing else really. I'll carry on talking a bit about Shobogenzo, about Kisakudoku, and I would like now to sit with all of you. We take great care.